Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you're saving for a down payment, building a business, or securing your retirement in a conventional bank, there's a painful truth you need to hear. You are actively participating in riba every single day, and it's costing you more than you think. Think about it. The average Muslim striving to live a halal life unknowingly loses thousands in potential barakah and actual wealth by storing their cash incorrectly. This isn't just about missing out on growth. It's about your hard-earned money being used in a system that goes against your core values. We promised you a blueprint for halal home ownership and wealth building, and it all starts with the foundation, saving your deposit ethically. In this video, we're not just identifying the problem, we're providing the definitive solution. We will reveal the 3 safest, most certified Riba-Free banks for US and UK residents. And crucially, we'll show you the one common fee they all use that you must watch out for to keep your savings truly safe. Let's first dismantle a common misconception, a lie many of us have told ourselves to feel better. My checking account doesn't count as riba because I'm not earning interest. While it's true you might not be receiving interest, that's only one side of the coin. The moment your money enters that conventional bank, it ceases to be just your money in their care. It becomes an asset on their balance sheet. And what do banks do with their assets? They use them to fund their primary business, interest-based loans. Your savings for a new home could be funding a payday loan company. Your retirement fund could be leveraged for a conventional mortgage. You become an unwilling, silent partner in a Riba-based system. A true Riba-free institution solves this at its core. They don't see your deposit as a loan to them. Instead, they use ethical structures like Mudarabah, cost-plus financing, or Mudarabah, profit-sharing partnerships on deposits. Your money is channeled into halal trade, ethical investments, or asset-backed financing. This video isn't just about avoiding haram, it's about making your money ethically active, transforming your savings from a passive sin into an active act of worship. Now let's begin our list, starting with the most comprehensive option for our UK audience. Bank 1, Al Rayyan Bank, UK and Europe. For our UK and European viewers, the #1 most robust option is Al Rayyan Bank. They aren't a small niche player. They are the largest and most established Sharia-compliant retail bank in the UK. This brings a huge advantage, stability, and a full suite of products. We're talking about everything from everyday current accounts and savings accounts to halal ISAs and even home finance products. The model, they primarily operate on a profit-sharing basis, known as Mudarabah. Here's what that really means for you. You are not a lender, you are an investor. The bank acts as the fund manager, pooling your deposits with others to finance halal projects and trade. The profit generated from these ethical investments is then shared with you according to a pre-agreed ratio. Your return is literally a share of the real-world profit, not a predetermined interest rate. Because it's genuine profit sharing and not a fixed promise, the returns can and will fluctuate. They are not guaranteed. This makes Al Rayyan ideal for someone who wants a full-service, UK-regulated bank and understands that their returns are tied to real economic performance. It's perfect for building your down payment in a secure, fully halal environment. For our US residents, the landscape is different. A nationwide, full-service Islamic bank like Al Rayyan is rare. But that doesn't mean you're out of options. The solution often lies with specialist institutions. The key players here are entities like Guidance Financial Group, in similar Amanah services, in certain Islamic credit unions. These institutions are pioneers in the American Islamic finance space. They don't typically offer standard savings accounts. Instead, their services are often built around specific needs, primarily using Ijara, lease-to-own, or Mudarabah structures for home and auto finance. For your savings or deposit, they ensure your cash is held in non-interest-bearing trust accounts or invested in highly liquid, Sharia-compliant, clean assets. Your money is parked ethically while it's being prepared for its primary purpose, like a home purchase. Availability is often regional, and access might require you to be engaging with their other core services. You might need to be applying for a home finance product to fully utilize their deposit services. This model is best for someone who is actively ready to use their savings for a major halal purchase and wants a fully integrated specialist partner to guide them. Our third recommendation bridges the gap for everyone and is the best option for digital native users globally. Wahed Invest. While they are primarily known as a halal investment platform, they offer an excellent, often overlooked product, a Riba-Free cash management account. This is not a traditional bank account. When you deposit money into your Wahed cash account, they don't lend it out. Instead, they place your cash into a few carefully selected, highly liquid avenues. This can include commodity pools, like metals traded on ethical terms, or simply holding it in interest-free deposits at correspondent banks, with explicit guarantees that the funds are not used for riba. They charge a transparent small fee for this management service, not for lending your money out. It's 100% digital, accessible in the US, UK, and many other countries, and is exceptionally transparent about what it does with your cash. The catch is that it functions more like a high-tech savings wallet than a checking account with a debit card. It's the perfect seamless place to securely park your down payment fund before you deploy it into investments or use it for a purchase. Ideal for the tech-savvy saver who values global access and crystal-clear transparency. Now here is the critical takeaway that applies to all three of these institutions and nearly every Riba-Free entity you will ever encounter. Beware of maintenance fees. This is the trade-off. Because these banks cannot use your cash to generate interest income, they cannot offer free banking in the same way a conventional bank can. They don't have that massive revenue stream from interest-based lending. Instead, they rely on transparent, often small, monthly or annual fees to cover their operational costs, their Sharia supervisory boards, and their ethical auditing. When you research any of these options, the first question you must ask is, what are the account maintenance or service fees? Understand this cost up front, see it as paying for an ethical service, and budget for it. It is the small price for a clear conscience. So, there you have it. You are no longer in the dark. You now have a clear, actionable map of where to safely and ethically put your down payment cash. But let's be clear, saving ethically is just the first step. It protects your wealth and preserves your Barakah. Your next step, the key to building real wealth, is putting that cash to work in the global economy in a halal way. You've secured your foundation. Now it's time to build. And we have the exact blueprint for that. In our next video, we're breaking down the precise halal ETFs and investment strategies you need to start growing that wealth exponentially without compromise. So do not leave your cash inactive. Subscribe for more halal investment guidance and take the next step in your financial liberation. Jazakumullahu khairan.